As we listen to Oliver Tuku from Zimbabwe, one of my favorite African artists. And this music is just so calm and relaxing. But you see, after this, and I better put on in the dancing shoes, got the thing I got turn up. Yes, Andrea in St. Margaret's Bay. I haven't heard from you in a long time. Anyway, your son Nicholas and your daughter Deandra says to tell you, have yourself a very happy birthday. And from me, Sister P, as I always say, I hope you live to see many, many moons, many more moons, and also have yourself a great day.
With Sister P.
Yeah, good morning, Miss Patsy Jackson Sinclair. Your son Andrew says to tell you happy birthday. And these greetings are coming not only from Andrew, but from the rest of the family. So you have yourself a very, very happy and blessed day. And I'm sure that all of us from Stars will also wish you a happy birthday. Say, Claudette, me no know, but I miss DJ Tilly, because he's a dancing man like myself, love dance. But DJ Tilly, anyway, you're the man, Cho, you have to reach back up Portland, because I miss you. Yeah, music from Sierra Leone. And if you wonder why, I don't know, well, why it appealed to me is because, we have a serious Sierra Leone connection. There are so many Jamaicans that went to Sierra Leone, both when the Maroons left here, went to Nova Scotia, and then got shipped to Sierra Leone. Also, when Marcus Garvey asked people or told people they should move back to Africa, that repatriation, many people went to Sierra Leone. And for myself, my own father used to go to Sierra Leone quite a bit. So, the music kind of appealed to me. And I hope it appeals to you also, because there is that connection. Sonny Okason from Nigeria with Mother and Child. We'd like to say good morning to all the passengers on Skank Bus driving from Port Antonio to Kingston, and also a special shout out to the doctor named Pops. And also, I would like to say good morning, Skank. Long time I don't see you, long time me and you know cross paths. But anyway, all the best to you and all the best to the passengers, and travel safe. Give thanks. Man, let the African in you come out. Let the African in you come out. Rock to the rhythm. You see, Mr. Sterling there, you know? Mr. Sterling said, but Sister P, you want me dance this morning? I said, yes, Mr. Sterling, let the African come out in you. Morning, Valerie. Good to know that you're there.
tuned in to Spiritual Vibration, Styles FM 96.1 with Sister P. It's styly, it's fiery. Jennifer Barrett said that.
Mr. Brown, the work material done, you know. What me fi do?
Check Robinsons and Sons Hardware, man. Them have everything you need and more. They are at 18 West Palm Avenue, Port Antonio, Portland. Paints, nails, doors, everything to meet your hardware needs and much more. Call them at 993-9763 or 382-6209 and email them at sandarhardware@gmail.com.
Mr. Brown, me get everything we need quick and fast. Sure, maybe we could have just stopped the chatting so we could have done the work just as fast.
What was that, Johnny?
No, man. We just say Robinson and Son are going good.
Robinsons and Sons Hardware. We are always here to serve you.
Remember Styles FM on social media. View us on YouTube, Styles FM Radio. Follow us on Instagram at Styles FM. Like us on Twitter at Styles FM 961. Become a fan on Facebook, Styles FM 96.1.
When you're busy at work trying to meet the boss's deadline, it is easy to forget it's past your lunchtime or home time. No worries, Zilla's Kitchen, located at Bridge Street, Port Antonio, will deliver your breakfast, lunch, or dinner to you. Call them at 453-6030. That's 453-6030. Zilla's Kitchen, open 24/7.
You're tuned in to Spiritual Vibration with Sister P.
Well, Mr. Sterling, welcome once again. Happy
Thank
to
you.
see you.
Thank you for having me again, Sister P, and thanks to the listeners everywhere who are tuned in this morning. It's a beautiful morning.
Isn't it though? It's not too hot. It's not too hot.
Not
It's
too
nice.
hot, and it's not cold at all. It's pretty warm,
Yeah.
and we had a little drizzle in Portland this morning.
I always love that.
Yes, it's a beautiful day indeed. It is.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, it is.
So, Mr. Sterling,
We'd like to give shout out to all our folks listening from all over the world, especially those listening from right at home, Portland, St. Mary, and the other parishes. By the way, do we have listeners in Kingston now, Sister P?
yeah,
No
we
doubt?
have listeners in Kingston because
Folks are hearing you from
yes.
Stony Hill and
Yes,
Jacks
Stony
Hill and
Hill,
those
Stony
places,
Hill,
you know.
and then you do have people
those
who,
hills.
yes, you do have people who are on their internet in Kingston listening.
Oh, yes,
anyway.
of course,
Yes,
of course,
yes.
of course. Greetings to my family back home and to those folks in Gale, St. Mary, and to those in Port Marie and wherever you are listening this morning. Welcome to the program.
I had a listener in Gale, and I haven't heard from him in a long time. Yeah, I had
Okay.
a listener from Gale.
Yes, I have we have a listener. We have a listener in Gale. Her name is Rosie. She doesn't miss your program.
Oh, Rosie. Good
Yes.
morning, Rosie. Good, thanks for making it the Spiritual Vibrations program.
And we're not talking about the Rosie from New
No,
York.
not
That's
Rosie
another
from
Rosie.
New York. That's another Rosie. Who
Yeah, hail up
already,
Rosie. All the
yeah,
Rosies.
she already said good morning.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Great.
So, Mr. Sterling, what
Yes.
are we up to this week?
Well, we're not going to be up to anything new this week. The same old story on how we can get a word out to people so they can understand how the body works and how it performs its normal duties and how we can assist the body in performing its normal duties from day to day. Today we're going to talk about a little bit about the function of the colon or the large
Oh,
intestine.
boy. Mr.
Yes.
Sterling,
Yes.
this must be,
Uh-huh.
you know, I
Providence.
always say everything is in divine order.
In divine order. I like that word from you. I used to
I
say
always
it's
say-
providential. You say it is
It's
in divine order. Same thing.
Yes, I have a very good, one of my dear sisters,
Yes.
not blood sister,
Okay.
who passed on. She joined the ancestors a couple of days ago.
Wow.
And
What took her
from
out?
Colon cancer.
Colon cancer.
And
Yep.
the thing about it is that I wish that I could eat
Could eat.
as healthy
Uh-huh.
as she did.
Wow. Imagine that. Wow. Colon cancer. So you
Colon
think
cancer.
you think because You think because she ate so healthily, that would... I'm just kidding here, though. But what do you think has contributed to that?
I understand that one of the signs is constipation.
Yes.
One of the signs, and maybe the reason that she ate so healthy, it was because she had a constipation problem. I don't know.
Because
because
it's contradictory here.
Yes,
because it is contradictory.
It shocked everybody.
Yes,
but then her family was very secretive about her being sick.
Okay.
And we were saying, well, if you're on your road traveling, your last travels, wouldn't you want to be your friends and close friends be in knowing that they're there with you?
Yes. Sometimes it's more depressing because some folks don't have a good word to give to you.
But the thing is, but I'm saying that it seems to me that probably why she went to such extremes is because she had a problem.
Definitely.
But did not discuss it with anyone. So,
that's the point.
Yeah, so we assumed that everything was okay.
Exactly.
I did notice, though, and I always said it, she never had any energy.
No energy. Her energy sapped.
At all times.
Because of what is happening, yes.
At all times. She had
because she's not getting the nutrients from the food because of the condition of the large intestines.
And I always said, that I like to use the word fire. She didn't have any fire.
No fire.
No fire.
No. Because here it is. You're eating so healthily, yet at the same time you have no fire.
You have no fire.
You have no life. You have no zim, no energy.
No.
Why?
No.
Because the internal organs are sick. Okay, the nutrient that is supposed to be absorbed in the body through the intestines, it's not being absorbed because of the condition of the intestines.
Yes.
So you're just eating to go to waste.
Yes.
You're not getting the benefit, the nutrients from the food you're eating. And so, we'd like to, just give a word of sympathy there to the family.
Yes.
Because, we do from time to time experience these things in our families. I had my own fair share of it a year ago. I had a sister, 2 sisters died 6 months apart.
Wow.
The first one from cancer of the breast, and 6 months after, another one, colon cancer.
But isn't it because we're in denial sometimes why these things kill our family or kill us?
I don't think it's because we are in denial, Sister P. I think it's because we are ignorant. We are in ignorance, and that's the point I'm getting at this morning. The question of ignorance has stalked our people for generations. The real problem facing us is that one big word, ignorance.
Yes, ignorance.
Yes.
I like to say
we don't know how our body works.
That is so true.
We little understand how the body is nourished.
We just know that we have a body.
We just know we have a body.
But we don't know nothing about it.
A man will take time out to know everything about his car and how it functions.
Yes,
and how to give it the best oil and to change it every now and to check the tires for anything in the mornings and to do that. But will he stop to check himself?
No.
No. Ignorance.
Yes.
So we don't understand what's happening in our system. We just know that we have people out there who, when we're not feeling so well, we go to them and they give us something to take. And we take it, and that's it, No.
And Mr. Sterling, I like to let listeners know, because sometimes people take you and put you in a box and so forth. I am also guilty of that.
We are all guilty of ignorance.
So I want people to know, I'm not sitting here like I am some savior or some special person, some righteous person. I am also guilty of that.
The reason I'm here this morning is because I've had my own fear of suffering as a youth.
Look at that.
As a young person. And so I had to find my way out. My elders couldn't give me the answer. And those who should know, they did not know. And it's by stumbling on some written documents that I realized where my life was going. And so I started making changes to my lifestyle. I didn't plan for this, but I must say that when I was in my teenage years, coming up to early adulthood, I was just sick and not knowing what the problem was. And I found that the reason for my sickness was because of my own ignorance and the ignorance of my parents.
Yes.
And so when I realized what I ought to do and I started doing it, I've made so many changes. I used to visit the doctor so frequently during those periods of time. And since I made that change, those changes to my lifestyle, I must tell you, thank God today, I visited doctor once in 25 years.
Look at that.
And that was for a checkup.
Yes.
Once in 25 years. But before that, I used to be there like every 3 months.
Look at that, my sister.
Yeah, every 3 months. So you're right. We're not here because we are perfect.
Yes.
We're here because we have learned a little bit.
And we have information to pass
And we have
on.
a little information
Yes,
to
that we
pass
can
on.
share with listeners.
Right.
Yes.
And the little that we gain every day, we try to share it with the people so that they too can benefit from the goodness that we enjoy.
Mr. Sterling, before we go any further,
Sure.
Rosie says good morning.
Good morning,
thanks
Rosie.
for the herbs. She has received them.
Okay, you're
Yes.
welcome, Rosie. You're
Okay,
welcome.
yes.
Those in Portland, if you want to know where to contact me, of course, I'm in the heart of Port Antonio and Blake Street and Harbor Street corner. Just look for the sign, Health Food Shop, and you come up those steps, you find me. My number is 392-9196. Come and we discuss these problems that we talk about on radio and any other problems that you are concerned about. And I can see if I can show you a way forward. All right. So we're talking about the condition of the colon, Sister P. And while I'm not going into talking about colon cancer per se,
Yes.
I just want generally to speak to the condition of the colon.
Yes.
Let me ask the question to those out there. What is the condition of your colon? Is your colon in good condition? No. It is discovered and it is documented that 90%, approximately 90% of the chronic conditions that leads to death begin with the colon. Approximately 90% of the conditions that become chronic and leads to death begins with the colon. The condition of your colon can determine the condition of your health overall. So if your colon is healthy, if your colon is clean, if your colon is good, then you're good to go. You may live until, as the word goes, until them son you.
Yes. But Mr. Sterling, stop
Yes.
1 minute there for me, please,
Sure.
because we have listeners out there, and I'm knowing that they're listening and they hear the word colon.
Yes. We're talking
But-
about the large intestine, or your gut, or your tripe.
Your tribe.
Your tripe.
Just like the tribe on them from the pig tribe and the goat
yes.
tribe and them something they
Yes.
them call tribe and beans.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Well, the tribe that is inside of you.
Yes, it's like you have two, let's say you have two stomachs. One is the top stomach. When you eat the food, it goes into that one right away. And the food is used up and digested there. And the waste passes out into the other one down there, which is the large intestine. So all the waste matter goes into the large intestine. And from there, you pass it out into the toilet.
Okay, Mr. Sterling. Years ago, and I came across this by seeing what happened to my friend.
Yes.
Almost every house had an enema bag.
Enema bag. We don't do that anymore.
Did we have these many cases of colon cancer when people used to take enemas if it was even once a year?
I
Or
don't
is
think
there
so.
Anything
I don't
to
think so.
just-
I think too that nowadays we have easier access to information and to what is really happening. I think in those days we were like in the dark and people are dying and we didn't know exactly what the reasons was. But the point you're making is true, that we have become so modernized that these old time pieces of equipment that we used to have and our parents used to use, it seems as though we don't need them anymore. They're almost, non-existent. No, but that enema bag, and if we have time another time, is so important to have. And that enema bag, let me just jump to it. It carries a double tip.
Yes.
One
Two
tip,
different ones.
Two different tips.
Yes.
One tip for the irrigation
douching, yes.
of the vagina,
Yes.
and another one for the irrigation of the colon. You push it up in the rectum and you release fluids in there, and you wash it out.
Yes.
Okay, you can do it by yourself.
Yep.
Now, in cases of chronic constipation, using that enema bag and getting an enema, say twice a day for 7 days, you'll be surprised to know how you would live without all of that medication, those painkillers and those antibiotics, simply because you use the enema bag and did an enema. Very, very important, Sister P.
Yeah, that came to mind when I saw when my friend passed on, and I was saying to myself, but we never used to hear about colon cancer first, because people used to take enemas.
And apart from that, people did not used to eat so much processed foods.
No.
And meats.
No.
Even when meats were eaten back then, it
We never
wasn't
used to
in
eat
such
so much.
abundance. And people ate meat with a lot of vegetables.
We only
and
had
they
chicken one
fruits.
time a month.
That's right. So a lot of processed foods are eaten these days, and meats, and this builds up a condition in the large intestine. So we suffer with what we call constipation. A lot of gases are formed in the intestines because these foods take so long to digest that fermentation results. Fermentation and gases are formed in the intestines, and we have acid reflux. It results in ulcers, and it results in pains and colic conditions. Constipation takes place because we do not eat enough roughage, and so the system becomes clogged. There's a statement here that I'd like to share that I got from someplace. It says, "He who controls your bowels controls the thinking as well as your behavior."
That's so true.
Those who control your bowels.
Yes.
So people, when they're constipated, will realize that they cannot think straight. Confusion sets in, and your thoughts run this way and that way. You make rash decisions. You become irritable. You're not calm as you ought to be. You're irrational. You're not rational anymore. Yes, headaches and fevers and inflammatory conditions take place in the system when constipation sets in. Here's another statement I'd like to share with our African folks and with folks all over the world. There are no people who are free if they are controlled by another people's food.
Mr. Sterling, yesterday I was at the restaurant. I had bought some lettuce.
Yes.
And, I like to make, when I serve the food, I like to serve a pretty salad with
Quick
it.
salad, yes.
I am looking at this lettuce, and the next thing I know, the lettuce has, that core part that you have in cabbage.
Yes, that.
The lettuce had that.
Uh-huh. How come?
So I am saying, what is this?
Yes.
It's a cross between a lettuce and a cabbage. Somebody make it.
Yes.
And when I got took off the green part and used that part, and I got down, what was left was like the head of a cabbage.
The head of a cabbage and the lettuce. What's
And
that?
I'm saying, look at that. They have crossbred all of these things now, so...
Genetically modified organisms. Sister P, we don't even have time. Because the more we talk, the more we realize how we are in deeper and deeper trouble.
We're not controlling.
This world is in trouble, you know.
The world
we are
is in trouble.
serious trouble, and we're talking about our diet here. Just the dietary aspect we're talking about, We're not talking about the other troubles yet. We're talking about the food trouble. Because one man, he works abroad, and he tells me that he works on a farm where they grow string beans. And one morning, the farmer sent the guys out to reap beans. And the beans were not ready, and he thought they should have been ready by now. So he recalled the crew, and he sent another crew out there with some spray cans. And this crew went through the field with the spray cans, and the next day they were reaping beans.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me what that is.
Yes.
It's a terrible situation.
It's frightening.
No people are free when they are controlled by other people's foods. No, we are controlled by a European-styled diet.
Yes.
We
A
must
European
eat
style everything, Mr.
European
Sterling. Let's
style
face it,
everything.
everything.
Europe has
everything.
messed up our food. We used to think that white sugar was the thing, you know, because if you eat white sugar, you are in a class.
I was even in a
above the rest.
situation once when I was with this lady and she says, "Oh no, I would not eat that brown sugar."
No brown sugar.
No, I could not
too
eat
dirty.
that.
Yes.
I have to eat the white sugar.
white
and
sugar.
I'm looking.
Yes.
Her belly, of course, is way in front of her, like she's 6 months pregnant when
There you
she's
go.
not pregnant.
There you go.
She's way overweight,
Way overweight.
but it was just to be able to show off
To show off.
that she could never eat this brown sugar.
No, she can't
No,
think straight
no,
because guess what? The thought process is muddled up as well.
Yes.
All right. And so we must eat the white flour. We must eat the white rice. We must eat the white sugar. We must eat the eggs. And we must eat the cheese and the burgers and the dairy products. We must eat the fast foods. We must eat the seasonings that are loaded with all
Chemicals.
kinds of
All kinds of
chemicals.
chemicals.
We must eat the things that comes quick, the carbonated drinks. We must eat everything that's all the rubbish. That's what we must eat. And not realizing that those things clog the system entirely. The liver, bladder, spleen, kidneys, bowels, and then in turn it clogs the circulatory system. The arteries also become clogged. And here's what we experience when the system is so clogged. In fact, nature doctors have traced the cause of mental disorders and falling hair to some lightweight gases that are formed in the intestines through fermentation.
Wow.
So when we eat and it takes long to digest and all kind of things in the system, confuse the system and it ferments and gases are formed, nature doctors have traced the cause of mental illness and fallen here to these gases formed in the intestines because of constipation. There are other things, headaches, dizziness, heartburns, and other problems are produced because what these lightweight gases do, they tend to find a higher elevation in the body through the bloodstream. And here they remain in the blood while the blood takes its downward journey to the heart. So we find that pockets of gas can get to the head and send up the blood pressure. Pockets of lightweight gases caused by constipation can go to the head and trigger epilepsy.
Wow.
Pockets of these same lightweight gases can go to the head and eventually lead to insanity.
But
You-
Mr. Sterling, they say
Yes.
when you have epilepsy, and for listeners out there, epilepsy is what we call fits.
Fits.
They always say that you should, one of my nature doctors, naturopath
Yes.
doctors told me that you should go to the back of the neck,
Yes.
right here,
Okay.
and massage in there.
Massage it,
Yes. So that the
And it
oxygen flows.
will flow.
Yes,
Because
yes.
there's a blockage there.
There's a blockage there.
To get to the brain to relieve the condition. That's a good tip there. Very good tip. Another thing that happens is that these gases can result, you wouldn't believe this, Sister P, and I've experienced some things with persons with these gases. These gases, lightweight gases formed in the intestines, can result in temporary paralysis of a limb. In
Stroke.
other words, you can just wake up one morning
Yeah.
and can't come off your bed
Yes.
because it feel like one hand paralyzed or one foot paralyzed or something like that. And sometimes these gases are mistaken for something serious.
Yes, and sometimes people say, somebody obey them.
Exactly.
Them they obey themselves.
Themselves.
But Mr. Sterling, we do
Yes.
not have a culture of reading labels. And it is something that I don't know how we're going to get our people to do that. To read labels.
Maybe we don't have
Huh?
a reason.
What you say, Cassidy?
We don't have a reason for reading labels.
Cassidy is asking if those gases can cause
Those
back pain.
gases cause pain all over the body. It causes back pain. It causes flesh pain. It causes pains in the joints because we're talking about uric acid as well. that, and this uric acid, what it does, it eats away the lining, the final lining in the joints. And so after a while, that soft jelly cushion in the joints is eaten away by this terrible acid. And what we have left is bones rubbing bones.
Bones rubbing against
arthritis.
Bones.
So it can lead to arthritis as well.
The knee problem with a lot of people.
A lot of young persons are
Yes.
suffering with problems in the knees and the joints. They need to look to see if their colon is in a good state. And make sure that we remove from our diet the things that are constipating. And by the way, most of the things that are offered as food out there, they are constipating anyway.
But one of the things I find out, Mr. Sterling.
Yes.
I know there are listeners who are listening to this program.
Yes.
And they will say to me, well, first of all, you have some people that think a program like this is just too boring for them. Because we're not discussing, under them and back it up and all of those things. And then you have another set of people who will either listen to you or listen to myself because they know us.
Right.
And they know better.
They know better.
But they would never try better.
Oh, you're right. It's funny.
They would never try better.
It's funny how some people would, learn
and they
something.
will say, yes, and they will say, boy, so my sister and Sister P, they're on radio, Sister P, Sister P, yes, it's my friend,
Yeah.
But you see the things that we discuss here,
yes,
it is not important to them.
it's not important, at least not at this point.
No.
Not
It's
at this point.
It's not important to them.
Not at this point.
Because first thing I'm going to tell you, say, boy, me can't buy them the food,
No.
Buy which food?
To eat right, it's too expensive.
That's the first thing I tell you. Or they will say, to be a vegetarian is
It's too expensive.
I find it
Vegetarian
actually
food
much.
don't taste good.
Don't even bother with that one.
Vegetarian food tastes bad.
Don't even bother with that one,
Yeah,
Mr. Sterling.
because we
Cassidy,
have because
catch the mic, the Cassidy. You have to say something at this point.
yeah,
Come,
because-
just turn around this
because
mic.
we're
Say
slaves.
something, Mr. Cassidy.
No, you're supposed to throw it at Sandra.
At Sandra? No, I have to say something.
I can actually say that I've actually tasted Sister P's vegetarian restaurant cuisine. And trust me, you don't miss anything. No, you don't miss anything at all.
Don't miss anything at all. That's
Yeah.
it.
I am proof that you don't miss anything at all.
And there is no veggie junks. And there is no mince, and there is no veggie chicken, and veggie, all of this crap, this cardboard crap that they're trying to push on us.
Yeah, you really don't miss anything at all. It's a complete meal.
Come, Sandra, come
It's
give
a
me your
complete-
testimony.
All right.
Because you won't eat properly every day, me cuss you.
Yeah, every day Sister P cuss me. And she brought food for us, and I tell her one of the something I have to ask her. I said, Sister P, what is this? Is this beetroot? And she said, yes. I say, you sure? Because everything just tastes good.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And no chemical seasoning. So in other words, I don't see why people going to buy chemical seasoning.
So it's a matter of education here, Sister
It's
P.
a matter of education.
Yes.
It's a matter of
So we
education.
get back to the question of ignorance. See?
Ignorance,
Yes.
yes. I have people that tell me, boy, Sister P, me never stop, become a thing, so you never cook with salt. All of
Yes,
these things.
yes.
And I think so the food does not
Yes,
taste good.
yes.
And when they taste the food, they say, wow.
Vegetarian
Them take out
lifestyle
our
is the
camera and
best.
take picture and all kind of something.
That's
I never
right.
know. Yeah.
The
Or
fir-
some things them say them don't eat. Them eat it.
But the first thing that people experience when they eat your food, Sister P, the first thing that they do experience when they eat a dish of food at your place is that they don't belch it.
Well, look at that.
Okay?
I never even